What's going on, Raider Nation? Welcome to another True Raider podcast. So today, man, there's like a lot of things that are just stirring around, and at least today we have a new signing, right? And so today, and I want to move into this. Let me go ahead and share the screen because we're going ahead and adding to our offensive line. Give me 1 second. All right. So we added Cody Whitehair, right? And Cody Whitehair, right off the bat, the first thing that I thought was I saw a breakdown from Mitchell Renz at Chat Sports. He was talking about like the top players that he could see, being, uh, offensive linemen that the Raiders might sign. And Cody Whitehair was listed number 2 on that list, right? So I recognize the name only because of that. And so I didn't really know too much about him. If you look into his stat sheet, basically he came in the league at 2016 with the Bears, and he was a starter right out the gate. And if you look down the line, he started all games for most seasons until about 20. I don't know. It's like 2020. It started to kind of drop off a little bit, and we really show 2023. He only started 11 games. Now, this is a guy that only allowed 3 sacks. He had over 700 snaps, and he only cost 2 penalties. And I really feel like this is a good signing because we need to add some depth to our offensive line. And it really makes me wonder, what's the plan here? What are the Raiders doing with this signing? Some people are speculating that it's just a depth piece, maybe a rotational, maybe a second string guy. And some people are also speculating that this could actually be a starter for us. And I'm wondering, what does this look like as far as the rumors that have been circulating as far as a draft, and what's that going to mean for the offensive line? So, when we picked this guy up, he's traditionally a center. He also plays left guard. He played left guard for the last couple of seasons, and right now we have Dylan Parham at left guard. And in college, Dylan Parham actually played right guard, and a lot of people feel like he did a lot better in that position than he does at left guard. So, if we bring in Cody Whitehair and put him in at left guard, then what we're looking at is that we can move Dylan Parham over to the right side. Now, if we're lining up, we got on the left side, we got Colton Miller, Cody Whitehair, Andre James, Dylan Parham, and Thayer Mumford. I'd say that our line looks pretty good. I like the thought of that. I like how that looks. Let me figure this out. I'm trying to. Oh, John Leon, welcome, man. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Salute Nation. I'm trying to figure out how to do these lives, man. This is only my second time going live, so bear with me. Check out my other videos. Usually I do about 10 to 15-minute videos, but I really want to get involved with the whole, live streaming and getting in with the nation, because I really want to hear what the nation has to say on these topics. I want the feedback, and I want to be able to go off of what you guys are talking about. So if we have that line that I was just talking about with Colton Miller, Cody Whitehair, Andre James, Dylan Parham, and Thayer Mumford, it doesn't leave us too much depth. We have a little bit of depth, but honestly, I feel like this is really telling, right? Because we just, yesterday I put out a video and it was talking about a proposed trade um, by Vincent Bosnior, of us trading up to get the number 2 pick from the Commanders, right? And I don't know if that's really on the table for us or not, right? But in this trade proposal, it was talking about us trading the 2024 first and second, the 2025 first, and 2026 first and third. So if we were to move on from our first and second for this year, that would put us in a position where we're not really in prime position to be drafting the offensive tackles or guards that we might want to get in those first 2 rounds. But this also could be telling of other things, right? It could be that they're looking at hopefully being able to sit at 13 and pull Michael Penix Jr. This could mean that they're looking at cornerback. There's videos of AP meeting with Terrion Arnold from Alabama, who would be a great shutdown cornerback one for us. And so I'm really wondering what this move is really telling, right? Is it just a depth piece, or is this one of those pieces, kind of like a Greg Van Roten, where they brought him in and they thought, oh, this guy can be a good addition to the team, and then he ended up being our starter, right? And right now we don't have Greg Van Roten. It doesn't mean we can't, still sign him. From my understanding, he's still out there. If anybody knows different, let me know in the comments. But at this point, I really think that AP and Tom Telesco are not looking at drafting offensive line in the first round.